A wise man from ancient Greece once believed that true freedom comes from within, and that we also have the power to control our own thoughts, emotions, and reactions to external events. Now more than ever, we must take control of our own happiness. It's easy to get overwhelmed with today's media and current events. Epictetus was a Greek Stoic philosopher who was born as a slave but later gained his freedom and dedicated his life to teaching philosophy. He emphasized the importance of living in accordance with nature, accepting what we cannot change, and focusing on what we can control. Despite living over 2,000 years ago, Epictetus' teachings are still relevant today and can help us navigate the challenges of modern life. Here we will break down some of his most relevant quotes and how we can use his advice to navigate today's obstacles. I am your teacher, and you are learning in my school. My aim is to bring you to completion, unhindered, free from compulsive behavior, unrestrained, without shame, free, flourishing, and happy, looking to God in all things great and small. Your aim is to learn and diligently practice all these things. Why then don't you complete the work? If you have the right aim, and I have both the right aim and right preparation, what is missing? The work is quite feasible and is the only thing in our power. Let go of the past. We must only begin. Believe me and you will see. We have the power to overcome negative habits or behaviors such as addiction or unhealthy relationships. By focusing on what's within our control and letting go of the past, any individual has the power to work towards a happier and healthier future. Find meaning in the simple things, such as a baby taking its first steps, a bird singing, a smile from a stranger, or the sun shining through the clouds. Admire the work the universe has presented us with. As a result of societies overlooking these simple gifts, the rise of drug addiction and self-harm has risen. Free yourself of shame, guilt, and a compulsive ego. Believe in your own personal power and the source that provides it. Some things are in our control, while others are not. We control our opinion, choice, desire, aversion, and, in a word, everything of our own doing. We don't control our body, property, reputation, position, and, in a word, everything not of our own doing. Even more, the things in our control are by nature free, unhindered, and unobstructed, while those not in our control are weak, slavish, can be hindered, and are not our own. Take a look at social media. How much potential does it have to bring people together? The like-minded connectedness, opportunities, and insightful information. Yet how much damage can be done in the name of free speech, cyberbullying, or trolling? We can control what we post, but not how others respond. It's vital that we gracefully dismiss condemnation from others. We are enough. There is no need to seek external validation. For if a person shifts their caution to their own reasoned choices and the acts of those choices, they will at the same time gain the will to avoid. But if they shift their caution away from their own reasoned choices to things not under their control and seeking to avoid what is controlled by others, they will then be agitated, fearful, and unstable. It's safe to say that everyone has made a decision that has caused regret or pain. As a result, one can learn to avoid such a result in the future. We learn through our own devices. However, as society changes, there are new rules, trends, fads, and decisions that are implemented that directly affect us and the lives we live. How many times has the latest news story sparked some fear or doubt? The feeling of helplessness or lack of self-worth is debilitating. The more we throw caution to these latest hindrances, the more impact they will have on us. We feed the problem, by giving it energy. It's our duty then to be cautious of our own thoughts and beliefs, invigorate what comes from within us, rather than be swayed by public opinions which causes instability. We control our reasoned choice and all acts that depend on that moral will. What's not under our control are the body and any of its parts, our possessions, parents, siblings, children, or country, anything with which we might associate. Body image has become a huge concern for millions around the world, with social media driving this further. Plastic surgery and camera filters have become more common than ever, creating more pressure to appear flawless to everyone. We can't control the way other people perceive our physical appearance, but we can control how we feel about ourselves and how we choose to take care of our bodies. By focusing on our own health and well-being, rather than comparing ourselves or seeking external validation, we can cultivate a positive body image and a strong sense of self-worth. We are born this way for a reason, and we have a certain amount of control in the way we can change, through will and perseverance. Anything outside of that should be ignored. The essence of good is a certain kind of reasoned choice, just as the essence of evil is another kind. What about externals then? They are only the raw material for our reasoned choice, which finds its own good or evil in working with them. How will it find the good? Not by marveling at the material. For if judgments about the material are straight, that makes our choices good. But if the judgments are twisted, our choices turn bad. How many wars have been started due to pure evil? How many lives have been saved and enhanced by pure good? The essence of good and evil lies in the reasoning behind our choices. External circumstances are simply raw materials that we use to make our choices. Whether they are good or evil depends on how we judge and perceive the topic at hand. The morality of a war depends on the reason behind it. Why was it started? Who is at fault? When did it start? Where does it end? Good people can do evil things. Evil people can do good things. It all depends on where the energy is put and how it is received.